We're on the move again. Last night Tia was on Google Maps and she found this hike that's a temple of 1,000 steps or something. That sounds
cool
very,
does that sound?
very zen. So we're taking an hour-long train into the middle of nowhere to do that today, and we're still not sure where we're staying tonight, but
yeah,
we're gonna do the hike at least.
It'll all come together eventually.
Okay, got apple pie.
Because
Today's Thanksgiving, and we talked to our family today, and I don't know, we've just been missing. This is our second year away from home on Thanksgiving, so.
yeah, so we got a few things to make us feel a little bit more at home, little traditions. So
I got apple pie.
and I got apple juice. It has carrots and lemon in it, but it was the closest thing they had to like apple cider. So
I know we usually try to eat the interesting or different food in these videos, but today, just be prepared for we're going to be eating food that reminds us of home. We gotta go on the train. I think we're going somewhere up there on that mountain. It's really strange how quickly the scenery changed. I mean, it feels like we're absolutely in the middle of nowhere now. We're only an hour away from Sendai. This town's called
Yamadera.
Yamadera. It's just in the middle of this, it's like in this valley. And there's gorges and rivers everywhere.
It's gorgeous.
Oh my god.
That one was sitting right there. You didn't take the opportunity.
We didn't make it that far before Tia saw food. She says she needs something for strength for the hike. Oddly enough, I think this kind of fits with the Thanksgiving theme.
These are like little yam balls that are covered in like boiled soy sauce and has little dabs of mustard on it, and they're like 60 cents per stick.
So the tradition here, apparently, we learned from the lady back there, who's very, very nice, is I think you're supposed to eat these before you go on the hike to give you energy.
These are both for me, right?
Oh.
Hot. Oh, wow. It's like wasabi mustard. Woo! The texture is a little weird. I was expecting like a mochi type texture or like a mashed potato-y thing, but it's kind of like jello.
It's just not what I was expecting when we got potatoes. The mustard's pretty tasty though, it's really strong. Alright, let's do this.
Not even 5 feet later, Cheveyo is now buying something. He's giving me so much grief over it, but I think this whole town is just built to make you snack along the way before you get to the temple, which I'm here for.
Look at these.
What'd you get?
They're like $1.50 each. I don't know what they are, but they smell and look really good. I thought they were meat at first, but I'm pretty sure they're like it's like a soft cracker with stuff on top of it. Do you want one?
This really looks like steak on a stick or something. Oh, it's soft. Oh, I actually have no idea what this is. It kind of tastes like baked mochi. It has like a sweet glaze on it, but the inside isn't white. It's like super brown. So maybe it's like soaked mochi that they bake. That's really good.
Just keep finding food. None of these places have anywhere to sit. So we're in a parking lot. It's a really nice parking lot though. There's a little brook back here. I got mine with mayonnaise. Oh my gosh.
Right? Isn't this so good?
It's kind of soft like bread, but it's crunchy on the outside like a cracker. We really need to actually start this hike though. We're only 100 steps in, and this place is angelic.
It's just amazing. I just keep feeling like these little tree spirits are gonna pop out everywhere. It's just,
It's just like a Ghibli movie. I mean, the way the sun is coming through the trees and it's hitting all these little moss-covered shrines. When you first look at the forest, it kind of just looks like a forest, and then when you look longer, you see just all these little shrines or
like the Buddha statues and.
I wish I knew what they all meant. It's just gorgeous. This is so cool. Good call. This is awesome. This is so cool.
That's my noise.
There's the 1,000th step, which we did go up, I promise. There's a beautiful image of a Buddha in the temple up there, but as usual, they don't want you filming it.
What's really cool is that this temple was founded 1,000 years ago.
In 800 AD.
Yeah, and a lot of poets and famous priests came here, and it's just
like a pilgrimage site.
And it was so neat walking up the steps, all 1,000 of them. You can see the shrines, and you can tell, like, you can see some from the beginning, all the way from the beginning, like 1,000 years ago, to ones that are a little bit newer. And it's just all that history as you walk up. It was just so cool that it was all like meshed together. There's something really special about this place.
So what's kind of cool is this thing right here. It has bells at every corner, and I'm not sure if there's room in there for a fire or what exactly that is. I bet you someone watching this knows, but it's huge. Tia for scale.
Oh.
There she is. There's Tia. Look at that. That is pretty cool. You okay? You dropped it? No. Again? No. It's like the 4th time the thing's getting so beat up. A little ways down the steps, the really, really iconic temple or shrine is down there, and that's the one that you see whenever you Google this place. There's supposed to be a really good view down here. One of the top 5 best hikes I've ever been on in my life.
Oh, hands down.
This is 360. Right above the temple, they have this little box, basically, that's floating. It's not really floating, but you know. And the view of this valley is incredible. It's just this idyllic scene of just the little train going over the bridge. And
there's rice fields with like weeds kind of going back and forth. This town is tiny.
Yeah, it's super small.
Itty bitty.
Actually, considering how small the town is, I'm surprised how many people we've seen on this trail.
Yeah.
It hasn't really been that busy, but still. This is so pretty. Every train station in Japan, or many of them, have these little speakers that just play bird noises.
That's just so peaceful. I love that.
It's peaceful to see. It's so unusual. Alright, so where are we going?
We decided that we're going to go to Nikko. It's a foresty town that's from here about 4 hours by trains.
It's further south. Actually, kind of need to make our way south. The pass is getting low. We get to go on another Shinkansen, but this time we got those special lunches that people told us about. What's it called? The
Eki bento box?
anyways, I'm really excited, but we have got to make our train. We got Thanksgiving dinner.
This is so neat because these little bento boxes, they're all heated and
They're very fancy. Yeah, we were able to heat them up in the train station. So this Shinkansen is actually different from the one that we took up to Hakodate. It seems a little like narrower, maybe. It's a 2x2 instead of a 2x3.
a little bit older.
It does feel a little older and just like, I mean, it's still really nice, but it's not like, whoa, like the other one.
I feel like this JR pass is making us train snobs.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So
Oh.
this is like the
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. So we had a lot of people in the comments tell us that this is like the traditional, this is like the thing that people do. It's like your tradition to get these when you go on the bullet trains.
I love that it's like a whole like a fair when people go on the Shinkansen.
Yeah, it's very Japanese somehow. That's cool.
So I got gyudon, I think. I think you also got gyudon. Did you get the same thing?
We got the same thing, but it's like shaped different.
Yeah, I heard the guy in front of us look at these bentos and like say that the ones we got were the famous ones. So
it's gyudon with, that looks like ground beef or ground pork. Gyudon is like a really thinly sliced beef over rice. It's like marinated.
oh my god. There's convenience store foods, you can tell it's convenience store food. This is on a whole other level.
Oh, holy cow.
Yeah, right?
This is way better than airline food.
I think the whole Shinkansen experience is way better than airline experience.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why it's so popular here. Preferably if it comes with this.
We're gonna get into our Airbnb so late. This is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to tell them what happened?
I found an Airbnb and it said it was in Nikko and it said it was a 10-minute walk from the station and it was in our price range. And so I thought, oh, that's great.
It turns out that he booked it for the wrong city.
It is in Nikko, it's just not in the part of Nikko that we had originally gotten our train tickets for. So luckily we figured this out before we went too far, but long story short, we're gonna get there about 2 hours later than we thought it would. It's very dark, and check out where we are.
Just middle of nowhere.
It is very rural,
Oh, God.
and we've just been walking down the street. It's too late, so we're trying not to bother the Airbnb person, but our Airbnb should be up here.
It's been a day. Arrive. Where's the light switch? Oh. Airbnb. Couch. Bed.
Thanks, you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Subscribe.
I can run again. My leg is feeling so much better.
You're on a run today.
Too late for this.
What?
It's too late.